There's a great deal to be gained as an individual with an understanding of how the world works. At Berg, we divide our time roughly 50-50 between partnerships with mostly large technology and media companies like Intel or the BBC, and our own product design and development. We wanted to find a way of helping people to get a better understanding of very significant events from the world and get some sense of how they relate to themselves. We developed a system in which you can overlay the geographic scale of particularly potent and poignant world events on your own postcode. One of the scales that we made the comparison with was the geographic size of land affected by the floods in Pakistan. Part of an engineering understanding or part of a curiosity about the material qualities, whether those material be radio waves, algorithms, plastics, or metals, or even software. There's an understanding of them. In understanding, there is agency.
If you have chemotherapy, you are given the drug throughout the body. This, unfortunately, carries horrible side effects with it because you are effectively poisoning the entire body. So one of the holy grails of drug delivery is to try and target the drug. You want it to only go to the tumour and not affect the rest of the body. We can do that within a bubble, but then of course you need A, to get it to the right place, and B, to release it when it gets there. Because we can track bubbles under ultrasound, we can monitor where they are in the body non-invasively, and once they reach a target site, again with ultrasound, by increasing the power, we can pop the bubble open and release the drug just in that local area. So we are only treating a very, very small volume of tissue. We don't have to treat the whole body. Seeing something you've produced, something that you've created, actually being utilised, I think is really, really exciting.
Sport is really important to people. For many people, it's a real quality of life issue there, their sporting life, and engineering is really at the centre of sport. I mean, throughout history, sports people have always used the best technologies of the day. If you look back through the history of any sport, it's littered with innovations which have been driven by technological developments, material developments moving through the world of, starting from woods, going into carbon fibres, exotic metals. These have pushed sports forward. So this is our brand new smart floor. Under each of these tiles, we've got lots of different load cells, and they're accurately measuring the force that any user is putting through the ground. In the world of sport, the forces that we push through the ground are very important. They effectively determine our every movement. So a device like this has real application for the world of health. When people lose their balance, they can have falls, they'll have a fall, they might break a bone, they go into hospital, they may catch a horrible disease like MRSA, and that's a real problem. So understanding how and why people lose their balance is a really important thing for the world of health.
It's hard to imagine Sony ever doing anything without engineering. It's the soul of the company, the stars of the company, the engineering. In some ways, they're like the actors in the movie business. They're the people who generate the creativity and generate the energy and excitement in the business and create products that last for tens of years. I don't think we do a very good job of explaining to people the joy of engineering. It's a level of creativity that few other jobs can offer. It's not bloodless, it's emotional. I think we need to stimulate engineering in new and efficient and effective ways just by telling the truth more efficiently, and that's what this prize will do, I believe. Engineers are the poets of the practical world. They're the creators, the dreamers, the innovators, and they change the world in which we live. This prize can make people understand why it's so important. Not just because it improves society, not just because it increases value, but because it's fun. And if you get that message across to young people, then the world can be changed for the better.
Engineers are the real revolutionaries, the ones who take society forward, who create the technologies and the structures which carry us into new worlds. They're the ones who will find the ways to overcome climate change, to answer challenges and create new industries, ones that haven't even been thought of yet. That's why we need this prize to urge people on, to encourage daring, open minds to new possibilities. So now, with this new prize open to the world, let us, in this generation, go on to stimulate a new generation of engineering genius.